Hi guys, this is Juben Gruel here from Tekken5.com, and today we're going to be doing a hardware look and sort of like a hardware review of the Samsung Galaxy S3, as well as a quick look at the software, because we've already done Ice Cream Sandwich before in our other videos, and we've also done TouchWiz, which comes on the Samsung Galaxy S3. So we're just going to have a quick look at it and see what's updated. So let's get to it. So this is obviously the latest Android phone from Samsung, as well as the latest Android big release phone which I'm aware of right now. The difference between this is obviously being the latest of the the Samsung Galaxy line, and this is the third version of the Samsung Galaxy S3. So obviously the Galaxy S2 was the biggest selling Android phone of last year, and Samsung expects this to be the biggest selling phone for them this year. So let's quickly look at the specs and the hardware a bit first. So it's got a pretty large 4.8-inch screen. It's a 720p screen as well as a AMOLED HD. So you're going to have some great video quality on this. Pictures are going to look good, screen is going to look good as well. It's quite thin as well, just coming in at 8.9mm, and that's quite a bit thinner than the iPhone 4S as well, if you're wondering. On the back you've got a single flash for the 8-megapixel camera, and that's the speaker grill, I suppose, back there. Back to the front again, you've obviously got the front-facing camera over there, as well as the light sensor and the eye sensor. Now the eye sensor is just something they've put in their latest Ice Cream Sandwich Galaxy S3. It's sort of like a special feature where the camera over here looks at your eyes, and if you're falling asleep then it'll switch off, but if your eyes are looking at the screen, even if you're not touching it, it won't time out. So that's a nice little feature. On the bottom over here there's a single hardware button, which is actually probably the worst thing of this, I reckon, because these are two touch sensor buttons on this side, whereas the hardware button here makes it a little harder to press all the time. Slightly annoying, and it's not exactly the easiest to press when you're holding with one hand sometimes. Nevertheless, on the left side over here all you have is a volume rocker, nothing else on the bottom, on the sides over here. On this side you've just got a singular power button, no active designated camera button over here, which is disappointing, but the camera's quick enough just to touch on the screen. It's got its own little button here, I'll show you in a second. On the bottom, nothing much, except obviously the mini USB charger, or should I say micro USB charger right there. On the top, just a headphone jack, and nothing else, as you can see. So quite a little packed device, I'd say, because it's quite thin, just about 8.6mm thin. It weighs around 133 grams, and it's quite light because of that reasoning. No buttons on the side, so it's meant to be clean and fresh from the outside. So if we take a look quickly at the actual TouchWiz UI, as you'll see, you'll notice it's quite similar to other TouchWiz UIs, so it looks a little same. Some of the icons might be a little different, but it's nice and quick, you know, it opens up. So as you can see, it takes a bit of pressure to push the power button. Quite annoying, not a fan of that. And I was telling you about the camera before, so let's just go into that. Alright, so there you go. You've obviously got the main camera button right there. You've got the options similar to there. You touch it to focus. You can't touch to click on this, unfortunately. You've just got to press that button. And you can switch between video recording, which is 1080p, and normal camera button as well. In terms of hardware build, the material feels a little cheap. If you felt the other latest big Android release, which was the HTC One X, you'll notice that that feels a lot nicer than this one. This feels kind of cheap, kind of plasticky. Design wise is really nice, actually. I like the design of it. I just don't like the build quality of it, which comes off as a little bit cheap. The cover as well is removable. It's a bit of a silly system where you have to take it off from here and remove it manually. Apart from that, there's not much I can say about this. The only thing you guys can do is really go check it out in a store, see if you like it. But apart from that, I'm Juben Gruel. Thanks for watching this Tekken 5 hardware review of the Samsung Galaxy S3. We'll have our Tekken 5 Galaxy S3 review up in a couple of days with definitely a bit more in-depth into the hardware and the software. Thanks for watching. I'm Juben Gruel. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy our content, and don't forget to like it if you like this video. See you later.